Hi, I'm Tom Buning, Senior Associate Athletic Director for SMU Athletics. And I'm the project manager for the Moody Renovation and Construction Project. And this is our 9th installment of a video tour of all the work that's going on in this beautiful building to get it ready for opening day, January 4th, for men's and women's basketball. We're going to get the building on 13 December, so that's about a month away. But as you'll see, in comparison to our last update just a month ago, a lot of work has happened as promised. As you can see, the brickwork is completed on the facade of the building. The balcony is in, and a lot of work is done to get Binkley Avenue ready for its grand opening. The pavers are in, these beautiful oak trees have been planted, and it's that finished promenade look that we want to have to set off the building and give those folks on campus a beautiful sight line to the Institute opening or center entrance for the Bush Library. So we're just inside the west entrance, their traditional main entrance to Moody Coliseum, and as promised, some of the finer finish work is well underway. As you can see over my shoulder, beautiful terrazzo floor with our traditional SMU logo being installed. Layers and layers of polishing and finishing will bring that to a beautiful luster. Above, greeting our fans, will be a 15-foot wide Peruna, which will be backlit by LED lights, and we can change those colors from whatever our choice of the day is, red, white, or blue. And then you can see now the storefront going in on the fan store, where those coming to the game can step inside and buy some Spirit gear to wear for one of our SMU sporting events. So this is a great opportunity to let you see what the inside of the seating bowl, the Coliseum part of Moody, looks like as we approach the finish day. So again, we took some architectural license to open up this end of the building to allow our fans as they enter Moody to be greeted by the sights and sounds of a crowded basketball arena to get excited about the event coming up. And I wanted to share that view with you now. So as you step forward, you can see into the seating bowl. The new scoreboard as it gets its finishing touches, which will include addition of intelligent lighting. You can see on each of the vomitories now we're starting to add those video ad panels. All the seating is in place. We're just a few days away from the painting of the floor, which will turn it from this beautiful maple floor into a basketball court. And a chance to see what some of the finish work now ongoing in the suites looks like. You can see the addition of some first coats of primer paint and wood finishes. And the beautiful thing about renovating Moody Coliseum is this will still be a close and intimate experience with the court, and it'll be extremely loud because the fans, their seats take them all the way up to near the roof line, which will give SMU a great home court advantage. I'm standing now in the north concourse of Moody Coliseum, and again, it's now twice as wide. We have great volume in terms of height. And you can see behind me one of the new concession stands. And a nice touch below is the wood is actually reused wood from the original Moody court, We've also taken the opportunity to use this space to put up some beautiful graphics to let folks know that they are in Mustang land. We've moved from the Concourse now into the Miller Event Center in the Champions Club. So we're at street level. Behind me is Binkley Avenue and the intramural fields. And I'm going to get out of the way so we can take a panoramic look at this room to see the finish work that's ongoing, both on the walls and the beautiful ceilings. And this is that tremendous capability that we were looking for in this building. This space gives us a chance to sit about 200 folks down around a table for a formal dinner, or 450 to 500 in here on a game night, just enjoying and socializing before the start of the game. So take a look and see how beautiful this space will be. So we've now moved to the second club that we've added to the Moody Coliseum. And this is the Hall of Fame Club. So we're up a level from the Concourse. And this gives us a beautiful capability to have select parties or guests in this area before or during the game, or for standalone special events. We're going to have about 150 to 170 people in here. And as you can see, there's plenty of room for setting out food, tabletops, a bar service area with its kitchen to the back. And this long room has plenty of opportunities to sit back in banquet areas, around tables. And as part of the pre-game, you'll be able to hear all the activities and the warm-up going on because we are open out to the court. While an obstructed view, there's no denying that there's plenty going on out in the bowl if you're in this area. So we're down at event level in the Miller Event Center in the team lounge for women's volleyball. And one of our teams that's moved around the most inside this building over the years, having been the recipients of the women's basketball old locker room and then later moved to the old men's basketball locker room, they're really going to be thrilled to have this beautiful space. You can see behind me there's a break area where they'll have a refrigerator and the ability to have some snacks or some drinks. And then over here we've got a place for study and certainly lounging. There'll be some nice TV and sound systems installed. And a great place to just break, relax, and unwind, whether it's after class or after a game. So we're adjacent to the team lounge area, and we're in here where the locker rooms are at, and this is a beautiful addition for the team. As you can see, it'll take care of all their needs and allow the coach to assemble the team in one spot. And beyond these beautiful lockers, at the head end of the room will be a place for coach to do her work in training the team and have all the audio video capabilities she needs to bring in cut up video from a coaching point of view, or to sit in here and show them some other video product. So immediately across the hall from the women's locker room is their dedicated athletic trainer space. In here will be an opportunity for our athletic trainers to meet with the women's volleyball team players individually and prepare them for competition or for practice, or treat them after either one of those. And there's a lay down space in here, furniture to be installed, but to the far end you can see the hydrotherapy pool, which will allow them to recover after a game or practice. And eventually we'll have the ice making capability and freezer capability in here so that our athletic trainers have at their disposal what they need to work on our players and save that valuable time either in preparation or in post practice or game situations so we can get them back to their other busy part of their life of being a student athlete here at SMU. So we moved upstairs to the suite level, and I wanted you to have the opportunity to take a panoramic view of the renovated Coliseum seating bowl from this beautiful vantage point. See, we're starting now at the traditional entrance. You can see how much space we created there by removing the seating between the two vomitories at that end. You can see the addition of the video ad panel above that header. You can see the retractable seating in at court level, which will come right out to the edge of the court. You can see the newly created ring around the concourse level, creating on this side a loge box, and on the far side both circulation and space for ADA seating. And at the far east end you can see the peek through from the Hall of Fame Club out into the bowl. And you can see here up at the suite level how the suites wrap around on both ends with a larger party suite which will hold up to about 35 folks for a game night. Well, that's the end of our tour today. So I hope you get a sense for the feel of excitement and all the work that's going on to get this project to the finish line in time for that first basketball game. So behind me is the ticket office, but don't wait to get your ticket here. Season ticket sales are setting all-time records. Stay tuned to SMUmustangs.com or go to 214 SMU game to get your up-to-date information on ticket packages that are available. So until we get together next time, which will be a finish line behind the scenes look, this is our last construction update. The next one's going to be the brand new Moody Coliseum. Go Mustangs!